Hey guys, how are you today? I hope everyone is fine. So, today I came back with another makeup video. I actually made a poll on Instagram. I just asked people whether they want to see a Western makeup or an Asian makeup, and most people said that they want a an Asian makeup. So that's what we're gonna do today, and I really hope guys that you enjoy watching it. Before you start, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and please hit the bell button so you can get notified whenever I post any video. And thank you so much for your support guys, I really appreciate it. I'm already in 300 followers, and I'm really excited about that, so stay with me. So with this Korean makeup, I still actually don't have like a pattern of what I'm gonna do. Is it like the usual that I always do? Is it something like being creative or anything? I still don't know, but just sit back and watch with me. And like, just so you know, the first things about Korean makeup is that you have to hydrate your face. Really hydrate your face. Either way, you're not gonna get that glow of your makeup. You shouldn't use a lot of powder so that you can have that glow finish. Just sit back and let's try it together. So first off, I'm gonna start with this moisturizer that I got from Miniso, and as you can see, it's this one. It's Almond Moisturizing Emulsion. I've been using this for quite a long time. I've been putting it in my skincare routine, even though I don't use a routine for way too much. I just use products and I cut them off really easily, but this one has been in my routine for quite a long time. So I'm just gonna use this all over my face. This is from a Korean brand too. So Miniso is from Japan, but this product was made in Korea. So we're just gonna put that all over our face. You're gonna need a lot of moisturizer, especially with me. I have a big face, so I do need a lot of moisturizer most of the time. So you're just gonna like spread it on just like how you use any other cream. This one, it doesn't have like a really good smell. It's like, it doesn't have a strong smell. It just has the smell of almonds, because it has like sweet almonds, I think. And let me read it for you. Where's the English part? So it just says almond moisturizing emulsion deeply hydrates skin with milky texture while providing nourishment to skin. So it has two different, almonds types, and I don't know what's that one. But it's really smoothing. I really love how it applies. It's not so sticky. It's not sticky at all, as you can see. It just keeps your skin really hydrated. So don't be shocked, but after this one layer dries, I'm gonna need to put another layer. That's how it goes. So this much moisturizer is what makes actually the skin, that glow shows up on top of your makeup. That's if you wanna keep your makeup for a long time. Either way, you can just use a glowy foundation, and it's not gonna last you for a long time. But this way, even if you put mattifying foundation on top, it's gonna last you longer. For example, for me, I do have to work throughout the whole day. So with like time to go to work and then working hours and then coming back home, It takes around 12 hours that I'm outside of the house, so I need my makeup to last all day long. So as you can see, now it became a bit sticky, so I'm just gonna allow it to dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna move on to primer. So to not waste time, by the time my moisturizer dries, I'm gonna apply some lenses on. If you don't have lenses, that's really fine. I just want to apply them. I have purple ones. um I'm gonna show you how they look like, and I'm gonna show you how I apply them. So this is the color, how it looks like. So to apply it, I just got this thingy. So I got this from Miniso. No, I think I got it from Shein. So it was 13 dirhams, which is like $1, €1 or something, and few cents. So I just pick it up with this. I put it on top of this, and then I apply it on. I'll try to do it on the phone. See how much it changes? It changes a lot. So what you see here, they're not tears, it's just the water from the lenses. So it doesn't tear up my eyes, it doesn't hurt at all. It doesn't blur my, how I see things and everything. It doesn't do any of those. Oopsie. I need to clean it. Wait. Sorry guys, I had to clean it and then put it on with my mirror because I couldn't do it with my phone. So here's how they look like. I really love these. I got them from the brand, I think it was called Nebula. So I got them they were on sale, 2 lenses with the price of 1. So that's why I got them. And this one, it comes with this holder and this thingy, this, and this one. So this one, it was 13 dirhams from Shein. There are a lot of options. For example, if you have a lot of lenses and stuff and you want to use them, you use them daily and stuff, there are bigger packages that have like holders for 8 or something. So right now I'm gonna use primer. I've been kind of obsessed with this Shein primer. It really was working really nice on my skin. So I'm just gonna pick up a little bit as I showed you last time, if you've seen my previous video. If you didn't, please go and watch it. And just gonna like apply here. So my under eyes tend to crease a lot, so I do apply primer around my eyes too because they do crease. I just learned this. I tried it last time, like a week ago, I think. I tried it with my eyeshadows and it did work well. It kept my eyeshadow longer. It didn't crease easily. so I kind of liked it. And here we go. And just to let you know, with like Asian makeup, a lot of Asians, they use one shade lighter or more than a shade lighter from their skin color, because they have that stereotype that people with darker skin means they're poor. So they do use lighter shades to look rich. I really love these lenses. So I'm gonna use the same foundation I used last time. This is from She Glam as well. This is Skinfinize Hydrating Foundation in the color Nude. So I didn't get any shade lighter because this was, you know, my skin color. I don't want to use any shade lighter. If you want to do that, you can do that. So I was advised to use this kind of brush with this foundation because it's a hydrating one, and like while using the sponge, the sponge is gonna absorb all the oils and, you know, the good oils in the foundation. So I'm just gonna use this brush and see how it goes. I'm not a big fan of using foundation with a brush, so maybe I'm gonna use the brush and then like blend it with the powder beauty blender at the end. So I'm just gonna squirt right away. Ooh, that's a lot. It kind of sounds like an ASMR. So as I said last time, I don't use concealer, just use foundation. Do you see that glow? So the glow from the moisturizer, it shows up on your skin. So it's kind of hard for me to do this part because they always said to start from the middle and go to the side part. Do not pull the other way around because it's gonna make your skin look older. It's gonna do all the bad things to your skin. Even like when you use skincare products, so you just use it this way. I don't think I'm gonna go all the way up. Yeah, here's my mirror. So I'm just gonna apply on top of my eyelids too. So on the camera you can't really see it, but you can tell that there are the stripes from like the brush, and like this sides here, they're not well covered. So now that I applied it, I did wet my beauty blender this time so it doesn't absorb the oils and like the moisture from the foundation. I'm just gonna dab 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 lightly so like the stripes from the brush go away. Just gonna do it fastly so it doesn't absorb. So guys, do you watch like K-dramas? Do you watch Chinese dramas, like any dramas or anything? Like what makes you interested in like Asian makeup and Asian culture in general? Let me know in the comments. Let's have a discussion. So this is how the foundation looks like with the contour. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do, guys. I have, as you know, I have this palette. It's contour cream. It's cream and contour. Actually, I want to get more from She Glam because they're evolving, girls. They're evolving. They have really beautiful makeup. So with like contour, just gonna use this palette here. I think I showed it to you quite a few times. I don't use a lot of makeup when I'm outside, so I kind of feel lazy to do so, especially that I don't have much time. So this is my fun time when I'm here making videos, putting on makeup that I love. This is my fun time. So I think with the same brush, I'm just gonna pick up just this shade here. I don't want it to be a lot dark, so I'm just gonna pick up some of that shade and I'm gonna contour lightly. Same brush, guys. I just use same brush, so I'm just like putting where my contour is gonna be. Just want to snatch, my chin. I want it to look thinner. So most Asian people, they don't use brownish contour. They use gray. They have gray contour. That's what makes it's like when you see them putting on contour, it doesn't look like contour. It looks like it's shades from their skin, from their makeup or anything. It looks like a shade. It doesn't look like they're contouring their face. I'm just gonna blur out my whole nose, just like I always do. And a tiny bit here and here. Okay, so whatever that's left in the brush, I'm just putting it in my eyelids. It's not giving any color or anything. I just don't want to use product. I mean, waste it. So after this contour, I'm just gonna blend it with my hand, because if you use a beauty blender again, it's just gonna take all the product away. So oh yeah. So I'm just gonna do this to make it look smoother, more snatched. So as you can see, the more my foundation dries, the more the hydration is like absorbing. Even though I put 2 layers of moisturizer and then 1 layer of primer, it's still like fading away a bit. But we do have tricks for that. Wait and see. So after this, I'm gonna do my brows. So just to let you know, I don't cut my brows, I don't shave them. I just shape them with whatever I can that's not shaving, that's not cutting, that's not taking my hair away. So I just use this. Let me look for that. Maybe I moved the camera, maybe not, I don't know. I don't care. So with the brush, I'm just gonna brush the hair. I'm gonna try to come closer so you can see what I'm doing. So normally with like Korean makeup, you just take off this much and they keep the eyebrows straight like this. So this much it's not there and the brow is straight. I cannot do that, as you know, I'm a Muslim and I don't want to take my eyebrow hair off. It's a choice. Everyone has a choice with what they want to do with their bodies, and I chose peace with myself. So I'm just gonna open this. It's in a gray shade. This is from Miniso. So this is kind of like an affordable makeup, Asian makeup. So this one I got it for 49, and trust me, I've had it for almost a year now. Almost a year now, and I do use it quite often, and it's still there. And this one, this primer, I got it for around 45 dirhams. So it's cheap for a moisturizer too. This foundation, I can't remember, maybe I got it for 67. I can't remember if it's 47 or 57. Something like this. It's not expensive at all. And what did I use? Even my lenses, I got them for like 230 for two lenses. So it's around 145, 120. And like with shipping and everything, it's like 150 for each. Not expensive, and they do last 2 years, which is a pretty good deal. The contour one, I think I got it for 60 dirhams. And what did I use again? What did I use? And the primer I think I got it for 57 dirhams. So this is like kind of affordable. Everything is under 100 bucks, so I think it's a good deal for me, because if I go like to any other brand, I'm gonna be saying that I spent 450 something on my foundation, 500 on my primer. Too much money. And trust me, I do have some expensive products. I do have them, and it's been really bad for me, like trying to get all that expensive shit when I could have got the cheap stuff and made myself look better. You know, makeup, it's techniques. It's not like having to buy expensive makeup to look good. It's having to deal with whatever the fuck you have around your hands, around your house, or wherever you are. Whatever you have, just deal with that and try to make it work with just as much as you have. You don't have to be rich to put makeup on. You don't have to have, you know, really expensive products to make yourself look better. You just do you and live life. So, since like Asian people don't have like that really dark eyebrows, and mine are like wild, so I do this, and I'll show you what I do. So I try to keep the braces, so I do try to keep the braces up so we don't have that shape that Western makeup have. So when I keep the hairs up, you can see they're a full eyebrow. You know, they're full. So here they kind of look like they're not full, but they are. I don't know why in the camera here, this part here kind of looks like it's not full, but it is, trust me guys. So I'm gonna keep them up so you can have that Asian shape. And what I do is that I use a bit of powder on top to tone down the color, so it's not like you know, a really white skin and very dark eyebrows. That's not the goal we're going for. So to tone down my eyebrushes, the fuck am I saying? Eyebrows. I'm just gonna use a baby powder. My makeup is everywhere, so when you see me like just like going around, I'm just looking for something to use. And I don't know where I put my thingies. I'm just gonna use, I don't know where I put the thingy. So this is the baby powder I use. I got this for around 30 dirhams, I think. I think I've had it since like forever. They do last a long, very long time. Shit. That's how it is when you don't have like a big space to do your shit. Quite a noisy video, but so sorry guys, but just bear with me please until I have a better place to put my videos and like spread all my goodies everywhere and make you guys proud. So I'm just gonna tone it down a bit. So as you can see, they were like quite black and now they look more grayish. If you have like really light skin eyebrows, you don't need to do this step. This is just my choice because I have really dark eyebrows and they do show up a lot on this kind of makeup, so I just want to tone them down a bit, so I use this technique. You don't have to if you have like lighter eyebrows, you don't need to, but even if you have lighter eyebrows and you want to use this technique, you can do it. It does make the product last longer too, so you can do that. So right now, like, because I sweat a lot and I have an oily T-zone, I'm just gonna, you know, use the same powder around here, so it's like on my forehead. I just use a tiny bit of product, like you can see, just use a tiny bit, and I do dab it, so at the end it's not a lot of products. Just gonna put here because I do sweat a lot and it becomes really oily. The sides here so it doesn't move. Just set up that contour with it earlier. You can see, even though I used powder, you can still see the sheen from the foundation and everything. Just gonna use a bit here too. And that's it, guys. Like, that's where I put my powders, and around here, because you don't need to shine around here. You don't need to. So I'm just gonna use this contour powder. This one, I got it from a shop here. I think it was around 30 dirhams or something. So, not expensive. I don't use expensive makeup because I do feel bad when my makeup breaks. I don't want to be buying something expensive and then breaking it. So I do have a huge double chin, which I don't care about, but I do like to cover it a tiny bit because it looks better when you're putting on makeup and you have no chin snatched. Whatever, never mind me. So now we just got to the part of eyeshadow. So with eyeshadow, I do have a lot of palettes, quite a lot. So I have this Revolution palette here. It's called Maxi Reloaded palette. I'll show you the shades that I have here. What I love about this palette, has a really big variation of colors, and all of them are matte shades. So that's what I really love about them. And this one that I'm using with the mirror, it has these shades too. Oh my god, my eyes look weird on the mirror. So this is the shades in here. They're mattes, but I have like a couple shimmery ones. So I have a red and a pink shade that have a bit of sheen on them. I do have the Jaclyn Hill palette too, but the Jaclyn Hill, as I said, it's not the best I have right now, but it was the best I had a long time ago. So this is the palette. It has really here like very shiny colors and matte variation other shiny colors. So I might be using this palette today and this Revolution one. So this palette actually was a gift. I didn't buy it. It was a gift from a dear friend. She used to work with me and she used to bring me all the makeup she had. She used to love makeup. She buys a lot of makeup, but she doesn't use it, and I do feel bad for not showing her how to use it after all that time we were together. But still, I hope she's better whatever she is. So I got this palette a long time ago, but as you can see, it's not touched because I bought it and I forgot where I did hid it. So because I didn't want it to break, I hid it somewhere and I totally forgot. And I was just looking for some stuff and then I found it. And I was like, yay, finally this palette. So I've had it for more like than 6 months. More than, I think, from last summer. Seriously, I think I've got it last summer because I love to use these shades in summer. So this is the shades. They're all pinkish shades and shimmery ones. So I think I'm gonna use this one more than the Jaclyn Hill palette, because the Jaclyn Hill palette, it falls out a lot, and at the same time it doesn't pop, and we need shit to pop. So we're gonna start off. So I don't brush my brushes a lot. I don't clean them a lot because I don't have time and I don't use them a lot. So it's like I use them like 2-3 times maybe a month. That's if I'm in the mood for makeup. So I wash them once a month. I don't like to wash them every day or like every time I finish. So I did have some color on this one, so I'm just brushing it on a cotton like this, just to make sure that there's no color that's gonna interfere with whatever you want to put on. And like a clean brush helps pick up the color better, helps put it on better. I just hope you get some information from all the talk I'm saying. I mean, sometimes I do feel like I'm so talkative, but a lot of people watching my videos are beginners, so I really hope that what I'm saying is helping, even like if it's 1%. So, as you can see, I said my lid creases a lot. You can see the creases from the foundation. So I'm just gonna tap with my hand like this, just to spread that foundation and like contour whatever the products we put in here. So this part, guys, I have it really darker than the rest of my face, because whenever I get period pimples and everything, they just turn like they're around this area. So it's really hard for me to keep it the same color as the rest of my face. That's why I always use full coverage foundation, because I don't want to have patches like one part is white, one part is brown or darker. So I try to make my face like one base coat. It's like, how do they call it? A canvas where I'm gonna work. So here, I'm gonna show you the shade that I'm gonna take. I'm gonna use this shade right here. So this shade, I'm just gonna pick up really little product and tap it. Make sure to tap the product away from your brush. Just a little tap, don't take all the products away. So you can see some color, but it's not gonna fall out anymore because I already tapped it. And you just start right here, and then you just put it here, just a tiny bit. See? So with Korean eyes, they like to spread it a bit down here. Not Korean, Asian in general. They like to put their eyeshadow a bit down here because they put their eyeliner from here. So we're just gonna put it a bit down. So try to blend at the same time. So like this. See? I'm gonna use the same in the other eye, same shade, same technique, put a little product, dab, and then the other eye. Try to work with both eyes at the same time so that, since I don't have a lot of brushes, I do tend to use almost the same brush for every color. So use the same, both eyes at the same time so that you can see your progress. If you don't like the progress on one eye, you don't have to ruin the other eye. Just clean it off, do it again. It's never bad to make mistakes. Make mistakes, clean them up, do it again. So see, so it's like this whole part is pinkish. This is like a shade between, it's brownish pink. It's not fully pink, it's not. So this is the color that we're putting on there. Now I'm gonna use a color underneath my skin, on my under eye here. So with that, you need a darker shade, a warmer shade. So I'm gonna use this brown one here. It's pretty dark than what you see. I don't know, you can tell now what color it looks like. So I'm just gonna use this back of the brush. You can see it. So just a tiny bit, and I'm just gonna use it as eyeliner on my under eye, and I'm gonna spread it all the way. So see, it's gonna give the illusion of eyeliner. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. So now it kind of looks intense, but it's okay because I'm gonna blend it with the other side. So don't worry, it kind of looks like a lot, but that's fine because that's what we want to go for. So now just gonna do this so I can blend it, because see, I'm creasing again. I did keep creasing a lot. So now I'm gonna blend it like this, and at the same time I still have a little product from the first shadow here, so I didn't wash it off, I didn't clean it up, so it looks like this. So the down part is more deep than the upper part, and then I'm gonna do the same here. So brush like this outwards, and then up, and then outwards again and up. They look the same now. This one is still a bit more intense, so I'm just gonna blend more. Okay, so now they look like this. So after that, here, this part here, they don't use another color. What they use is a shimmer. So I did clean this part, you can see. I cleaned it from the darkest shade I used, and I'm gonna use this shade right here. It's a shimmery color. Okay. So this shade, just gonna pick it up like this. It's like all over, not just with this side, just like we used this color all over the part, so you can tell the whole part is full, and then you spread it. So when I'm gonna reach this part, just gonna blend them together. Gonna do the same to the other eye. just like when you try to put it on, don't use glitter, use shimmers. Don't use glitters because they're gonna look bad. They're gonna look too much for that kind of eye look. So I'm just gonna blend it at the end like this. And like this. So with the eyeliner, I'm gonna try both eyeliners. I'm gonna try one on this side and one on this side, so you can get to decide which one you want to use. So I'm gonna use brown eyeliner on one side and black one on the other side. Most Asian makeup uses brown eyeliner, not black. And so yeah, for the eyeliner, I told you last time I got this from Shein. It's a brown one, so cute. I think it's a Chinese brand, this one. Actually, I can't tell because there's Japanese, Chinese, and Korean here. So all I understood here is quick drying. That's all it says. So with this eyeliner, I'm just gonna use it here. So what they actually do, this is how they put on their eyeliner. So I kind of ruined it, but I'm gonna try to fix it. So this is how they use their eyeliner. It's like down and then straight with the eye. They don't like put it up. And I'm gonna use on the other side the usual eyeliner that people use, which some like Asian influencers now use. So I'm just gonna use this stamper here. I got it from She Glam too. I'm a big fan. So with this one, I just like to open my eye, stamp it where I want, and bam, it's there. What I like about Korean makeup is that they don't use a very big eyeliner. They just like to show more of the eye than the eyeliner. So after I did put it on, I'm just gonna fix the line a bit from the eyelash part so it doesn't look away. My cat's hair is everywhere, literally everywhere. So this is how the look looks, and I'm gonna add a bit of white shimmer around here on the under eye. But before I do that, I'm just gonna have to set my under eye a tiny bit with the same product with the same like brush I did earlier. I didn't add any other products, just whatever is left from what I used on my face. Just gonna do the under eyes, and I'm gonna add a white shimmer under my eyes. So I have this MAC highlighter. It's already broken, you can tell. So this is like the collaboration they had with Maria Carey, but this is not the real one though. I got a dupe. I got it from a shop here in Morocco, and I got it for 40 dirhams. So whoever made that MAC cosmetic product, they're gonna be shocked knowing how many dupes we make. I think dupes are like everywhere, and seriously, they do make huge difference for people that love makeup, because makeup shouldn't be that expensive. Trust me, it shouldn't. So same brush again. So this one, I mean, I wasn't in the mood to go bring all my brushes. I do have a lot, but I do put them away because I don't want them to break. I told you I don't have like enough space to put my stuff, so I'm just using whatever I have like near me. So I just like to do this so I can have more control for my under eyes, because I do have, you know, it's like I have a hood under my eyes too. So I'm just gonna do this so I can apply it right here. You see, it kind of opens up the eye, and I'm gonna use it on the other side too. You shouldn't use the same color under your eyes and on the upper lid. Don't do that, because it's just gonna make your eye look huge and more unreal. So for me, what I like to do when I'm doing Asian makeup, I just like to take that and put it a bit down so it can give that shimmery look on my under eyes too, without using any product to highlight my under eyes. I just do that. It looks perfect. I'm kind of feeling off about this eyeliner, but I'll try to fix it. Just to let you know, eyeliner, that's not the kind of product you're like, let me fix it and it works. It's either it turns out good from the beginning, or it turns out shit and it stays shit throughout the whole day. Try to make it look decent, but still it's not the best. Even though the eyeliner is really thin, like I can do whatever I want with it, but still my unstable hands are doing this again. I'm kind of sick, so my hands and legs are not very stable, so I don't have a steady hand. But I try my best. I try my best to look gorgeous, even though I'm gorgeous without makeup. So now for the cheeks, now we finished the eyes. We just have to put on mascara. I'm gonna do that later. So for the cheeks and lips, I kind of want to go for more of an orangey shade. You can use whatever shade you want. You want pink, you use pink. You want orange, you use orange. Whatever you want. You choose. You take the risk. You do you. I'm not gonna tell you, no, do this, do that, that way it's not gonna look good, or that way it's not gonna look good. Any kind of makeup looks good if you know how to use it. And if you want to use it and make it look good, practice. Practice, 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 practice. Practice, 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 practice. So I'm gonna use this shade here. It's pinkish coral. It's called peach pink, but it's not a peach pink actually. It's kind of a coral. So just dab, 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 dab. Not a lot of product, just to let you know. I'm not swiping, so I don't get a lot of product. I'm just dab, 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 dab. So this one is creamy, so I can still have that shimmer on my face. I'm just gonna use my mirror to see what I'm doing. So with Asian makeup, they tend to put their blush all the way up to their eyes. So it's like all this part here is blushed and snatched. So it kind of looks like this. And so after I'm done with this, I'm just gonna set it up a tiny bit, just a tiny bit, tiny bit with this. Don't laugh. So I've got this a long time ago. It has pink and this like reddish, pinkish red and orange. It's really orange, look. I don't know. Yeah, you can see now. See, that's the real color of it. So that with this color, it pops really. Just to dab on it, and look how much products it picked. I like to dab this a lot, because if I don't, shit, I broke it again. I do tend to curse a lot, so please don't mind that. It's just how I am. So I still have kind of a lot of products here. Just gonna use it on my hand to see that I'm not gonna put. Okay, so just tiny bit. I like to put a bit on my nose. Okay, so that's it for the face. What I like to do is that I take a brush, I kind of squeeze it like this, just to make sure there's nothing in it, and kind of spread those like this. I do have a bigger one, but I don't want to use the big one because I'll have more control over this. So with the same shade that I put under my eyes, just gonna take a bit here and gonna use it like this. See, it gives back that glowy look. Even if you see it in real life, you don't tell that it's highlighter. It's not. You can't tell that it's highlighter. It looks like skin, but just don't use a lot of product and make sure to dab it. So just like that, it's gonna give that shimmery look back to the face. Then on my forehead too, just, you know, so it can give like that natural oily. So with this step, because this is a powder, it's kind of a you set your face with a shimmery powder. You can make a shimmery powder. So for example, for me, I do tend to break a bit of this product, use it with baby powder, and then I set my face with it. It gives the same, you can see the glow now. You don't need highlighter to give this glow. If you want to add a bit of highlighter, make sure to use a different one, either a pinkish, a peach, a greenish one. Make sure to use any other color than white, because you already have white here. It's like your whole skin is white. You don't need a white highlighter. So what I tend to use, it's like I use this palette, not this one. I just opened this one. Why do I say I use this palette, not this one? So with the Jaclyn Hill one, I choose a color from this, because I didn't bring the palette that I usually use. For example, there is this shade here. It's a bit pinky shade. This is very light pink. So what I do is that I take this brush, put it here, just a tiny bit, then I put it around here. Just gonna give another pinkish glow, cute, then a bit on my nose too, so people can see, oh, she used highlighter, and this is the part where she did, and they can tell that you used it all over your face. So this is the look, and I'm gonna use now for the lips. So for the lips, I'm gonna use a tint. And when the rhythm starts to play, dance with me. So this is the tint I have. I got this from Shein too. It's called Baby Free. I think this is the shade Watermelon, as I remember. Yes, this is Watermelon. This is the part that people do, want to know about. So you don't use this shade all over your lip. You just use it here, like this. Sorry guys that I'm not talking, but I'm really focused, because if I keep talking and doing, I'm gonna mess it up. So this is how it looks like. So for me, when I do that, what I like to do, just set my lips, because this lip tint tends to move a tiny bit. So I have this shade. Do you care which brand it is? Because it's not a brand. This one, Husha Beauty. So with this color, I'm gonna hit it right here. it. You don't want more than that. And with this shade, just to tone down the sides a bit and give them a tiny bit of nudish color, just tend to do these. And then I like to shape. Just to let you know, it's like I emptied this brush, so I don't use a lot. That's why you can see that on swapping it's not doing much. Again, even for the lips, I use highlighter. This time just with my hand, just a tiny bit with my hand. Last step, mascara. I just need mascara and we're done. I'll just come back after I do my mascara off camera, and then I'll come back. I just wanted to do my mascara off camera, but I wanted to show you this lash primer. I got it from Avon. So both my mascaras are from Avon. Both my mascaras. I mean my primer and my mascara. So this is called Lash Supreme Volume Primer, and it looks like this. It's really good. I really love this one. I think it's improving my eyelashes too, because it does have some really good oils. So let me tell you. Yeah, it has castor oil and coconut oil, which both are really good for the eyelashes, for hair growth in general. And this is my mascara. It looks like this. It's called Super Long Lenten Mascara. It's from Color Trend. So this is how the primer looks, and when I apply it on my eyes, on my lashes, it looks white. And what I wanted to show you guys is that white looks wild with this kind of makeup. I think I applied too much on this side. So I just allow it to 2 seconds to dry, and then I'm gonna use this. I'll put it on my bottom eyelashes by the time the top lashes dry. So normally it doesn't take me this much time to do my makeup, but I just like, when I'm with you guys, I like to explain as much as I can so that you can get some information from me. I really love to explain every detail, at least like 1 or 2 informations you take with me from my videos. You know, anything you take with you, it's really a proud for me. I really love to help people with makeup and stuff, with beauty in general. I do know stuff about hair, nails, a lot of stuff, skincare, a bunch of stuff. Especially with me, I have really sensitive skin, so I do help people to make their skin look way better than it already is. But Unfortunately, none of my advices have been working for me. So it's like I tend to use a lot of stuff, but it's like it kind of works for 1 week or two, and then after that it just stops working, which I kind of hate about my skin. But what can I do? I was born this way, I was born with these allergies, so I'm just gonna have to survive with them, deal with them in one way or another. Especially like it's your face, you're gonna have to look at it every once in a while. Like, even for me, for example, in the morning when I wake up, go into work, I just dress up, put my scarf on, and leave. I don't get no chance to step in front of a mirror, get dressed, or look in my face, see what I like, what I don't. I don't tend to do that, so I just, I just see what I'm gonna wear or stuff, and then I leave. I don't like to make myself beautiful when I'm going to work. I like to do that when I'm having fun for myself, and I do tend to dress up a lot for myself. And like, for work, I hate work. I hate work. If you've ever seen someone that hates work as much, that's me, people. That's me. I hate work. I'm a queen. I need money for free. But what can I do? Even though my second name is Princess Amira, but still, I don't live like a princess. You don't get to choose your lifestyle. I mean, in which family you were born in or anything, but you get to make choices yourself. So I do tend to work to earn money so I can afford my makeup. I mean, at least you can afford your dentist, your healthcare, your makeup, your clothes, your own living expenses. At least that you need to afford these kind of things, because you can't always depend on your parents, because they're not gonna live with you forever. You need to be independent in every aspect of your life. So you need to be independent, guys, one way or another. So I'm just gonna allow it to dry because I smudged a tiny bit in here. Just gonna allow it to dry. See, I smudged a tiny bit. I love my lips. See how the makeup looks? It looks flawless and so glowy. You see, even the contour, it's not that rough. Even though I contoured, you can see I did contour my chin quite much. I did contour my nose, my cheeks, but it's not rough as like Western makeup. You can tell that people have put on contour, but not in Asian makeup. So what I actually do, I allow it to dry for a couple seconds. Then with just a spoolie, I brush it off. And that's, guys, how you get rid of your mascara. I think everyone knows this by now. If you don't, here's an advice. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you've carried on this far, I really appreciate you watching my videos. Thank you so much, guys, for watching me. Thank you for supporting me and everything. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to comment down below what you want to see more, what you like, what you don't like. If you saw something that you didn't like, please let me know in the comments below so I wouldn't do it again, or I will. Who knows? That's my channel. I can do what I want, but I would like to know your opinion, guys. If this is something that you want to see more, if there's anything else that you want to see, let me know down below. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.